Hi, my name is Tanya Pashneh-Tala, and I'm first-generation American of Persian and Russian descent. Growing up, marriage, family, mom, dad, brother, grandparents, aunts and uncles, and obtaining an education were the main sources deposited into my funds of knowledge. I also grew up in a bilingual household. The two languages spoken were English and Farsi. I traveled with my family. I attended private school, as well as public school, Denver Public Schools and Cherry Creek Schools. My mom and dad worked to support the family. I graduated from high school, then I graduated from college. I also learned to speak Spanish. My jobs were in retail, teaching, and banking sector. I'm also a homeowner. The field trip to 5 Points brought awareness of similarities and differences deposited into funds of knowledge bank. Similarities: marriage and family, public schools, literacy, bilingualism. Differences were astounding. Walking or driving around 5 Points, one can clearly see all the social services offered, from community outreach service centers to youth centers and human services. Abundant community support. The vibrant presence of art displayed on buildings with its jazz-infused and folkloric splendor is self-evident. Multicultural neighborhoods comprising of white, black, Latino residents living together in harmony. Religion and churches are a forceful presence with a church on every street corner. Denver Public Library, Blair Caldwell African American Research Library, where one can go to learn about segregation, civil rights, gentrification, jazz history, and other Black American contributions made in Denver and in Colorado. My family had substantial wealth, and I attended a British private school during my elementary school years. When we moved back to the United States, I attended public school. 1 year Denver Public School and 4 years at Cherry Creek High School. Growing up, I attended all-white schools and I obtained a high-quality education, enabling me to graduate from high school, from college, to find work, and become a homeowner. In 5 Points, low-income housing and poverty is self-evident. Public schools are urban public schools, and there's high unemployment and homelessness. I can see clearly now the privileges of my upbringing and the wonderful education I received, and the stark contrast with the education urban public school students are receiving. As a future teacher in urban schools, I will learn about my students' communities, neighborhoods, and culture, not on a surface level, but at a deeper and more inquisitive level, in order to provide them with the best education that they are so deserving of. I will be their tower of strength and hope for a brighter tomorrow. I'll be a culturally responsive teacher and look at my students' lives as an asset and not a deficit. Focus on the positives and get the job done. A great education for me, a great education for them. Even though I have cultural awareness, it's at a surface level. I need to do more research, read, attend cultural events to become more knowledgeable. I also need to become more active with educational social justice groups. And that's my story.